Clay is the biggest marketing and sales trend I've ever seen since HubSpot and Salesforce. What used to take months now take minutes. What used to cost tens of thousands of dollars, now it's almost free. It's the real marketing and sales revolution of the AI age. 7 and 8 figures consulting firms are being built on top of it, and the few real experts are getting paid from $500 to $1,000 per hour for their ability to deliver results and automate processes. The only problem is that Clay is hard to learn, guys. It's confusing, overwhelming, and new features are added daily, making it very difficult for a complete beginner to jump into this world. Luckily, there's an 80-20 rule for everything in life, for learning business, for learning golf, and even for Clay.com. But since it's such a new phenomenon, 99% of the information is confusing and will bring you nowhere. Luckily, I've spent over 1,000 hours in the trenches implementing Clay for companies like Appcue, Teramind, Vidyard, Procore, HeyReach, Isendu, SingleGrade, and many others, so you don't have to. After training more than 900 people, I can confidently say there's an 80-20 approach to it, and I reveal it in this video. So you don't have to go through the back and forth and can jump straight to the cheat code. So open a Clay.com account, put this video on a second monitor, and let's build together. Let's dive in, guys. So I have divided this little course basically in 6 different steps. And let's start with the first one, which is scraping leads. So guys, let's jump on Clay.com. If you don't have an account, actually create one. And when you are here, just create a new workbook. And when you have a new workbook, basically, as you can see, you have a button here that is called Add, and from here you can add any source. Basically, you can think about Clay.com in this way, in 3 different parts to make it easy to understand. There's an input, there's data operations, and there's an output. Okay? Inputs are these. Let's say that as an input I get Google Maps. Then I will have all the maps leads, like all the gyms in New York. Maybe I want to reach only the ones that are CrossFit gyms and extract the name of the owners, the email, and add AI copy to it so that I can create a cold email campaign super fast. And there's an output that can be smart lead. If you want to contact these companies, could be a CSV. If you want to actually download everything and upload it, I don't know, on another platform, or there's a CRM, if you want to do CRM enrichment. So again, input, data operations, output, okay? And in terms of inputs, there are a lot of inputs. The ones that you will use 99% of the times, so again, the 80-20 of it, it's LinkedIn, Google Maps, Store Leads, CSV, CRM, webhooks. And let's talk about it strategically, then we will go over one-on-one with all these, okay? LinkedIn is when you work with B2B companies. Let's say, for example, that you want all the marketing agency in Miami. Cool, it's very easy to do this with Clay. Add, basically find people and find companies is about LinkedIn. If you check, it has the same filters as LinkedIn, because you can do like marketing pack agency. You can put like location, what we said, Miami. Okay, and we get all the agencies in Miami. Okay, the same applies for people. Add people. You have to put a job title, you have to put the location, the profile, experience, etc. But it's from LinkedIn. This is very helpful if you're working with big businesses, because they have to be on LinkedIn, especially for HR reasons, or to B2B companies, because they have a strong incentive to be on LinkedIn. But it doesn't apply to any company, right? Let's say you are selling on restaurants. There are no restaurants on LinkedIn, right? So that you need to use Google Maps Or let's say that you want e-commerces, you need store leads. Let's say that you have a CSV because people went to your event. You can import a CSV. Let's say that you have leads in the CRM. You have to import them into the CRM. Let's say you have them in whatever other tool. You need a webhook. Okay? How to do this on Clay? Easy. And let's focus on this because, again, guys, it's then really 80-20. So we said maps. As you can see, it's extremely easy. Actually, I have a one dedicated video about Google Maps. You can put search type, radius, etc. Then we have what we said, store leads. This is good for e-commerces. Okay. Continue, you can put the technology, the e-commerce platform, submit, and that's it. Then we have CRMs, HubSpot, import object from HubSpot. So in HubSpot, you actually create a dynamic list, and then you can actually call that dynamic list. You can do the same with Salesforce. You can import a report or a list, and the input would be something like this, okay? If it is a dynamic list, so let's say that is a list that gets updated every time you actually, a new account gets created inside of Salesforce, it will go in autopilot inside of Clay. How? Easy. On a schedule, run this twice per day, once per hour, whatever. Okay? And that's it. Webhook, it's interesting in very particular situations. We will talk about this when we will talk about outbound, inbound and outbound and our B2B. I have a dedicated video for this too, so it will be pretty easy. Okay, now we have leads. Okay, so let's make a real example. Let's say we have store leads, blah blah blah. We have platform Shopify, and the category, I don't like to use that. Number of results, 100 to make it easy. Filter revenue, estimated monthly revenue, maximum and minimum. Minimum 1 mil. Okay. Submit, and literally in one click we actually get all the e-commerces that we really want. Okay. And we can add all the features that we need, right? Platform, max price, category, employee count, even if I don't think it's accurate, estimated page views, etc. Okay. This is how we scrape lead, guys. Second, enrich data. Okay, data enrichment. This is particularly important, guys, because there's the misconception that Clay is expensive and you are worried about credits. And check. I have more than the limit of the credits. I don't consume credits at all. So if you set up Clay in a correct way, okay, you don't consume credits at all. It's credit free. You have to get to a place where it's credit free. Okay? How can you do this? Easy. Basically, you can focus again on the 80-20 that actually move the needle that I just mapped for you, so that you don't have to put like 1,000 hours to learn all this stuff. And with these enrichments, basically, you can do 99% of the stuff. So on Clay, you have hundreds of enrichment and hundreds of ways to actually import leads. But if you follow me, like you're doing, hopefully, you will see that there's an 80-20 to scrape leads, there's an 80-20 to enrich data, there's an 80-20 to AI copywriting in the offers that work, there's an 80-20 in this, blah, 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 okay? Okay, let's go on. So what are these 6, 7 enrichment? Yeah, you have to scale everything without credits. Important. The first is formula. Formula, basically, it's not even enrichment, it's a free way to manipulate data. Let's say, for example, that, I don't know, you want only the domain, okay? You can create a formula. And you can write the formula in a with open English, basically, and you can say for / you call a variable, domain, return everything after www. Okay, it will auto-generate a Python formula. Output is correct, save formula. As you can see, we manipulated the data. Okay, this works in anything. For example, let's say we only want employee count greater than 100. We can do this with a formula, same approach. Let's say we want to say, if this is Shopify return true, we can do this. Let's say that we only want when employee count greater than 100 and this greater than 10,000, return true, you can do this. You can manipulate all the data for free, as long as there's like an if-else logic and not something intelligent, okay? Clayagent is a live version of GPT. Clayagent is this, okay? It's extremely powerful because it can actually search online, for example, for blah, 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 for e-commerce URL, find the score review on Google and the number of reviews, okay? Return score number. This case is a JSON. Generate. Save and run the rows. Okay. Okay. Yeah, maybe these are not such big e-commerces, but score and number of reviews. Okay. Maybe let's enrich more of these. And the important thing here is, as you can see, you can run it through Clay, or you can use your own API key. If you use your own API key, you don't consume credits at all, and everything would become extremely cheap. Okay. Then we have Enrich Company. Enrich Company is extremely important because you can get unique information from LinkedIn. Enrich Company. Enrich Company Lead Magic. Okay, save and run 10 rows. And basically, again, it gets information from LinkedIn, and you get a lot of information, guys. Company ID, location, specialty, employee count, similar organization, description, tech stack. It's a lot of things, basically, and it's extremely helpful. For example, many companies, just to give you a real example, as a ICP filter, the number of employees, and basically can be found anywhere else from a CRM. So with Clay, you can look up all their data, find the number of employees, and actually create better lists for sales people to actually outreach. This is just an example, of course. Okay. And again, if instead of using the Clay one, you use the Lead Magic one, you can put your own API. With your own API, you don't spend credits. Okay. Email Finder. If you have people, you can find the email and you can verify the email. So first, how to find people for free. Now you have the URLs, you can actions, find people. You see there's one that is paid, there's one that is free. Job title, I always suggest to use seniority and keywords. Let's say that I want the e-commerce manager, VP, blah, blah, blah. Great. Continue to new table. Free. One click. We actually have all the information. Now, we want emails. Lead magic email. Personal email and work email. Again, you can use your own API, so you don't have to spend for credits. Continue, save, and run 10 rows. You can do the same for validate email. Validate email. Okay? Same. Lead magic, put your own API, blah, blah, blah. And it works. Okay? And basically, yeah, maybe let's add find people. Basically, through a combination of these 7, you can do 99% of operations, literally. Okay? Formulas are free. Agent, you can use your own API. Find people, it's free. Enrich company, you can use your own lead magic API, GPT. GPT is the same as Agent, but can't search the web. Okay? GPT, blah, 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 generate text. You can use your own API or you cannot. Sorry, this is the legacy version. GPT, this one. Okay? What's the difference? The difference is, let's say that we have here as an input location to GPT, you can say only return the name of the city. I will return the name of the city because he is using inputs that are not online. But if you say, please scrape the email on the footer, you need Agent because GPT can't go online. Okay? Sorry, can't search the web basically. Agent can, and especially the new version, Agent Navigator, I think it's called. Navigator can do crazy things, can do logins, can go over CAPTCHA, can go over forms, can extract crazy information. Of course, it's expensive, but it can do crazy things in terms of AI research. Okay? Next, AI copywriting. Okay? Let's say that we have these e-commerces and we want to actually create a very specific copy. Basically, there are 2 approaches to this. Or creating a copy that invite into a meeting, or sending a lead magnet. Something that invite into a meeting could be, hey, hey, Mr. Bart, I noticed that you are working for a company name, and I noticed that you only have very low reviews, just 4 out of 5. You're wasting a lot of leads because conversion rate this way would be low. Can we exchange 30 minutes together so I can show you how to solve this problem? This is one approach, okay? And I have an entire video about cold email copywriting. Check it, I will go very in-depth about it. And there's another approach that is more indirect, which is lead magnets, okay? Again, I have another video about lead magnets, and it's extremely in-depth, and basically show you what kind of lead magnets are really working. And right now, I really like productized service. So think about saying, promising, asking for a meeting in the copy, or saying, I noticed that you have low review. Can I send you 10 reviews for free? Basically, you're inviting the prospect to go in a call with you so that you can show him your tool to actually get better or more reviews. But in exchange for the meetings, you actually use your tool for free for some days to actually giving him 10 reviews for free. Let's say, for example, you're selling lead generation services. You can say, hey, name, can I share with you a list of, I don't know, marketing managers in your ICP in your city? They say yes, you go to actually a call with him, you create the list live, and you deliver the service for free. So it's a free service that you use as an intro offer to move people inside of a meeting. Okay? And check the video about value prop testing. I don't have all the day to talk about this. It's a 30 minutes video about what to test, how to use AI copywriting, etc. And why it only makes sense to test the list and the offer. While personalization matters, but guys, don't spend too much time on it because it won't move the needle as much as other gurus says online. Okay? Same for lead magnet. Yeah, very important. Every channel has its own copy, right? What works on emails don't work on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is more conversational. The goal is to actually get a reply and open a conversation. With email is different. With email you have deliverability. On LinkedIn you do not have deliverability issues, but you have limited capacity. So the strategy change. Okay? I will make a video about LinkedIn outreach to make it easier. Outbound messages, okay, let's say that now we have like amazing AI personalization. How can we actually send those messages out? We need dedicated platform. It doesn't exist a platform that it's good at outbound at scale in more than one channel. This is my theory. For email, I really like Smart Lead. For LinkedIn automation, I really like HeyReach. For cold calling, I really like Nux or Phone Burner. Direct mail, you can evaluate different services. WhatsApp, you have different providers. And same can be for Facebook, Instagram. Basically, for every platform, you have a solid sending platform. How can you move leads and personalization from Clay to the sending platform? Easy. Let's say that the copy is this. If first name. Hey, name. I noticed that you're working for sorry, we haven't reached that. We can do this here. Reach company. Enrich company. Okay. If is not empty, return hey name. I noticed you are working in company. I noticed you're working in, and now you can call another variable like company name. this is a stupid example. I don't have all the day, but just to make you understand, right? Generate formula, and as you can see, basically the personalization is consistent with all the emails that you want to send, right? Okay. Okay, next. Yeah, sending platform. Let's say that you want to send a cold email. I suggest Smart Lead. You have to connect Smart Lead and then add lead to campaign, and you have to connect Smart Lead with Clay. It's very easy. It's just just to put the API key. Campaign ID, you can choose your campaign ID, and as you can see, you can put variables here. Email, first name, last name, blah, blah, blah. You can send everything inside of the campaign, and then you can start sending. I will record soon a full tutorial about Smart Lead, so you can see into details how it works and what are all the details to pay attention to. Same for LinkedIn messages. It's a HeyReach. We'll do the same for LinkedIn too very soon. And as you can see, it's pretty the same. It really seems the same. Campaign ID, first name, last name, etc. So again, input, we get the info from LinkedIn. Data operation here, we get the people, we enrich, add personalization, scrape personalization variables, and output Smart Lead, HeyReach, can be a CSV if you want to download it. Or maybe you want as an output to enrich the CRM. We will talk about this at the end. Okay? And this is how it works. Intent signals. This, for some reasons, is super hot right now into the GTM, marketing, sales world, revenue, whatever. And guys, let me tell you this, intent signals in general is BS. It's bullshit, totally bullshit. It's just a way that vendors, it's basically brainwashed a little bit the market to sell more software, and they added signals. I don't want to mention the names, but the bigger ones, basically, they have signals, but there's no reason behind the signals. So the big platforms deliver signals, but you don't know why it's a signal. They say it's high intent, it's in the buyer journey, but yeah, it's invented. Basically, it's random. With Clay, you have decent signals, and you can actually orchestrate good signals. And so there are two types of signal. One is standardized signal, like open jobs, new hires, PR, funding round, etc. Of course, if they are a click of a button, everybody's using these, so people are used to them. Okay, then it really depends how you use messaging, but everybody knows that if you do add, you go to signal, you have job changes, you have job posting, you have promotion, you have new hire, you have news and fundraising, you have custom, you have webhook. Okay, job change, you usually use this when someone change job, like a marketing director change agency or change e-commerce, and when you change job is you basically have a budget to spend. So this could be a intent, but everybody is prospecting these people. And again, it really depends what kind of message you use, because maybe you have an amazing lead magnet for them and it really moves the needle. Job posting, this is very powerful, because maybe inside of the job posting you actually find relevant information. For example, they can say we use omni-channel approach, and maybe you're selling an omni-channel platform, and you know that these people are into omni-channel. Okay, so it's high intent. Promotion, you hire. News and fundraising, maybe you want to prospect all the startups that just raise money. You can use this. You can import a CSV of company, and you can actually get, or a clay table like we did, you can actually get all the new funding rounds. There's another way that is very powerful that is using Google News. Sorry, as a table. Okay, or any RSS feed. I have a dedicated video about this. It's called I call it Newsletter Outbound. I think the video is how to generate unlimited leads using AI plus Google News. And basically, if you go to Google News like this, you can put keywords such as startup raise money, startup raise, or startup series. Okay, you get all of them. You get this. You go to GPT. On GPT, you say something like turn this into an RSS feed URL. You can paste this here, and you will get on autopilot all the new funded startups. So it's pretty useful. So again, guys, there's a huge difference between standardized signal and using them without using your mind, and actually thinking hard about your go-to-market and really getting people in the right moment they experience a problem. But this comes from really understanding your go-to-market and your market, and reverse engineering technology and clay to actually find the right signal. For example, a client of mine is selling POS systems to restaurants, which are the ones to pay with a credit card. And we used Google News to actually get all the restaurant openings in United States. So we reached them out in the right moment when they actually need a new POS system, which is when they open a new restaurant. Okay? And this is signal. Last but not least, because this is super in high demand and it's a huge problem, it's CRM enrichment. I have a dedicated video about job changes. Check it. It's especially on Salesforce and it's extremely powerful. So basically, CRM, it's a huge multi-six figures problem inside of any companies after 3-5 mil, especially after 10-30 mil in revenue. They have different problems like inconsistent data, no data coverage, the lead scoring model is not working because they don't have enough data. Job changes after 1 year, 20-30% of the workforce change jobs. You have duplicates or non-existing people inside of our CRM. Okay, maybe you don't have the mobile phone numbers, maybe you don't have the industry, maybe you don't have the LinkedIn URL inside of your CRM. You can solve this with clay.com. It's pretty easy. Okay, you can import a report. You can use Salesforce or HubSpot. It's the same for me. It's pretty the same actually. You get all the information here, and from here you can manipulate the data. Again, input, data operations, output. Input is a Salesforce report. In this case, I think it's a report of all the new accounts created into this CRM of this company. Here, basically, we are getting employees count, we are getting technology because it's extremely relevant for this company, and we are getting parent domain and ultimate parent domain to actually get the hierarchy of the different companies. And then we are updating the CRM again. So when a new account is created, goes to Clay enrich this information, goes back to the CRM. The CRM is clean and stays clean on autopilot. Why? Because this ran on a schedule. Okay? You can create lookup record. You can update, upsert, import. You can do a lot of things and convert all of these. Okay? For example, this is a lookup. Through the URL, we look up all the information inside the CRM, which are a lot, of course. There are 1,000 fields. This is a big company, big CRM. We find the information, and this is an update. With the ID of the previous lookup, we can actually fill the missing information. Okay? And this is how it works, guys. Hope it was actually helpful. And I know it can be confusing. If you want all my best clay flows, check the first comment, check the first link in the comment in the description. You will get 97 plus of my clay and go-to-market engineering training. Download it, they are copy and paste, so confusion goes away. If you want to actually become an high-paid go-to-market engineer, I have a go-to-market engineering training, second link. While if you're a company and you need Clay and go-to-market engineering implementation, you can book a call and let's discuss it. Hope it's helpful, guys, and see you in the next video.